Yo, guys, welcome to yet another exciting time here at Gusto TV Africa. And of course, this is Gusto's reaction.
Reaction.
Thank you guys for the incredible support. Thank you for your likes.
Thank you.
Thank you for your shares. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for being an amazing part of this Gusto TV community.
Gracias.
We see all the efforts that you put in to make us the best.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you back. Thank you so much. Don't forget to turn on your post notification.
Big.
And please
Very
tell
important.
everyone about what we do here at
Tell someone
Gusto.
to tell someone.
Very important. Once again, thank you for your amazing support. Okay, so today's conversation is going to be quite very unusual. We're just going to be highlighting and spotlighting a lot of artists who all used to be producers and now are full-time artists. Some are doing great. Some probably have faded, or some just decided to just lay low, for whatever reasons. But for a producer transitioning to become an artist, does this suggest that it is more lucrative to be an artist than a producer?
I wouldn't say so. Because I feel like we also do need production, no matter how crazy of an artist you might be. You definitely also need production. So we need that. We need people in that space too. You don't need all of them to run and transition to artists and stuff like that. So I won't say so.
I honestly understand you.
I just feel like maybe when they start production and it's like in at some point you just want to make music.
Yeah.
Like, at some point you just feel like, do you know what? I feel like I can do something with
Yeah,
this.
especially when you record bad artists.
Yeah.
A lot of bad guys.
Record bad artists. True, you feel like, okay, I can do better. If these guys can do this and they feel like they want to sing,
I'll tell you.
I can do
I'll
better.
tell you from a production standpoint, because I record a bunch of guys, and some people like this thing, they sound well, I'm like, that's your raw vocal, that's your raw file. If you give some of all these your A-list artists your raw file, maybe they listen, they feel cry. So there's a lot that happens with production, and on the production end, your vocal sounding so super fire and everything. Made them home like me. That's why a lot of these guys cannot even really hold it down when they go on stage to perform. You see them going flat. You see them not sticking to their notes. They cannot hold it. That's when I come to now respect artists like Davido, Burna Boy, especially, who actually sing, who are performers, themselves. But when you take the whole bulk of, okay, I'm a producer and now I want to transition into, maybe being an artist. For some people it does work, some people it does work, but I think it takes away, where do you stand? Do you understand? I'm like, okay, you want to be a producer? Are you an artist or a producer? What are you going to give more life to? What are you going to be really interested in? First example for me would be, take for example, what's his name now? Really Makula, Pheelz, Mr. Producer. I remember when Pheelz actually burst into the scene. Thank God and very thankful to Olamide Bado, who spotted him and discovered him, and they had amazing.
Olamide really OG.
Olamide and Pheelz had a super run.
Loving time.
Super run.
I think he produced, was the song he produced for him?
Not just songs, like he was in the formative years of Olamide, production and for exactly. And then you look at Pheelz now. Pheelz has transitioned into being an artist. Can we say he's been successful being an artist, or he was even better off being a producer? Because if I want to think about any big hit from Pheelz, it has to be Finesse. Finesse. If I run down my business, you're right though. Yeah.
But that's a very difficult question, because I won't lie to you, I love Pheelz. I enjoy his music. So
you enjoy him being an artist more than a producer?
he produces most of his songs.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the production and the artistry is just beautiful for me, but I feel like no, I feel like production. Yeah, production. He's a really good artist, but I feel like I'd still prefer production. Yes.
I feel like for Pheelz, when I listen to a Pheelz track, the first thing that I look out for is the
This is
production,
production, right?
not even the finesse or the artistry
Yeah.
around the song itself. Because I want to judge him based on production first before a singer. I know that okay, he's come up first off, his breakout into the industry was production. Then I want to judge him fairly as a singer. But as a singer, Pheelz is incredible, it's phenomenal.
The song I was trying to remember was Eledamiu. Eledamiu.
Oh, for Olamide.
Yeah, he produced that. He produced them Durosoke. Kodurosoke,
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that production. And also Shakiti Bobo.
Those were banger hits.
Crazy hits.
So why are you doing music? Why are you going to leave all that greatness?
But have you the recent EP he dropped with Fireboy, Piece by Piece? For me and you, we both listened to that EP.
It was good.
Tell me that you do not prefer Pheelz behind production.
I prefer him being a producer than a singer.
Than a singer, right?
Yeah. Because all the songs, as amazing as it is, what motion has he had?
That's
Who's
a good
listening
question.
apart from Paul
That's
and
a good
Mano?
question. That's a good question.
And 12 other people. Sorry, no disrespect to Pheelz, Mr. Producer. That's my guy.
Fireboy's work on that album was beyond crazy. I feel like that's the most underrated album. Sorry, EP that has come out this year. Piece by Piece, Fireboy, Diablo, and Pheelz the producer.
I love the merger between Pheelz and Fireboy.
It's a good fit.
Yeah,
really
but I feel like if one of them wanted to scale up and Pheelz was looking for an artist to actually partner with to actually really scale up an album,
it Fireboy.
It cannot be Fireboy.
Why?
Because you see all that greatness on that EP, it was watered down because it's just Pheelz and Fireboy.
Do you think so?
See,
I feel like there's not enough PR behind it because I mean, like after the
how much PR? How much PR can they have? How much pull does Pheelz have? How much pull does what's his name? Adedamola have? Fireboy. You can't do more than you can do. What's his fan base?
I did not look at it from that perspective.
You have to think about it because I mean, if you look, for example, now, I know we've had arguments countless of times where we say, oh, okay, the bromance or the relationship between DJ Tunes and Wizkid is quite intentional.
Yeah. Because they have a chemistry.
We also have sat down on this bench to say, listen, it might actually even be Wiz even telling DJ Tunes, go look that boy, let's do a song together.
True.
Hide under the auspice of DJ Tunes to say, oh, it's a DJ Tunes record, but it's in fact a Wizkid record. Imagine now with the amount of work put into that piece by piece by Pheelz and Fireboy. Imagine it wasn't a joint project, or let's say it wasn't even a joint product, but they had one feature
together,
one or two features, it would have blown up. So I mean, like delving into the space of being an artist, making music for public consumption, it's nice, but is that what he should be doing? Absolutely no. Pheelz, I like him as a guy, proper stand-up guy. You've never really heard Pheelz being in the space for any negative. About just play talking drum, they do what he want, they do.
Yeah, Dirty Diana, as he calls it.
Amazing songwriter, very fan favorite.
I love him.
But in terms of the successes he's garnered being an artist, I don't think so. For me, if you look on the other side of the spectrum, let's take Don Jazzy for example.
No, I feel like Don Jazzy is way beyond. Let's use Young Jonn as an example. I feel like that would be a very good comparison.
Young Jonn, if I want to compare a Young Jonn, I feel like I really, really have enjoyed Young Jonn
as an artist.
Yes, motion as an artist than as a producer.
Yeah.
Albeit is good at what he does as a producer, but he's giving us crazy hits. And not just one,
Yeah,
two
he
records,
is.
several
He is.
records.
We crazy features too. My eye,
Absolutely.
yeah. Features from Ashake,
Ashake.
Wizkid, a lot of other people. A lot of other people.
99 was
Yeah. He
was his
produced it.
record.
Yeah,
Was
he
his
produced it.
record. Yes. Was his record. Olamide say, Intel Olamide say, no like the record. Olamide say, she
Yeah,
yeah,
Biwa.
yeah.
True.
You know,
True.
so musically, I think Young Jonn should be up there. I think I like him being an artist more than a producer. Not to water down any of the things that he's done as a producer. Production and he's fantastic. Everybody knows that. There's no denying that. We shouldn't even chat too much
You were
about
going to say
that.
something about Don Jazzy.
So Don Jazzy, because
Yeah.
Don Jazzy also transitioned from being a producer to an artist. I feel like for the Jazzy, I don't even want him to sing again.
To sing again. Did you see the recent song he
I
dropped?
saw it. It wasn't nice.
He should just please be a producer.
No, or just be a godfather.
Yeah, I'll just be a godfather, right?
Don't Jazzy.
Don't come
My
to
money
the
dey
life
hand.
anymore.
My money dey hand. I beg no vex. But Don J, we'll talk when I see you. But bro, like, sir, just continue to help the people like us that you
Times of the Robuji don't pass.
No, but I mean that was monumental. That was really great. That was a great time.
A legendary
And he's
song.
one producer of, like, he's in that era he was the best producer.
DJ Don Jazzy don't produce.
In that era he was phenomenal. You know, so yes, big ups to Don Jazzy, who we think should just you're a legend in the Hall of Fame of Afrobeats. Your name stands very tall. So I do not see any type of comparison without. He's a great artist. I like his likes that sauce and vibe.
Because
And
what is it I do? Let's talk about techno. How about techno? Techno also used to be a producer.
I like him. I think Techno should not try production. He just stay where he is.
He produced that baby mana. He
It's
said
good.
he like your wahala.
It's good. It's good. But I bet a lot of people didn't know he was a producer.
I did not know.
So just stick to you being an artist. Then just stick to it. Are you successful? Has he been successful as an artist? Definitely yes.
Definitely,
I mean, in the formative years of his career, he was in the set of them, P Squared, set of them, even Wiz, Davids, and all of that. You know, so successful as a singer, but not a producer, in my opinion. So stick to singing and stick to sport betting. Just that's all I can say.
Okay,
really.
We have Maleek Berry.
Maleek, fantastic
Berry.
songwriter, by the way.
Run down with the baby.
A lot of people don't know that Maleek Berry is one of the biggest songwriters in Africa to come out of Afrobeat. Yeah, I think he's had collaborative works.
Yes, he has.
With even Chris Brown. I think he's written a couple. He's also been on production ends for
Wizkid, Ice Prince.
That's just
a couple other guys.
I'm even thinking about international stuff. I can't even remember.
There's a song that he produced that went international though. Eko Miami. That song is amazing.
Yeah.
I know.
So when you look at that, I don't know where to put Maleek. But I feel like
I'd say production.
Because he's not really like moving forward as an artist.
Yeah.
He's not even really trying to do too much.
He just wants to make music.
He just wants to, he's just like a benefit boy who just wants to just enjoy.
Right.
He's not trying to posture any way for you to like him or not to like him. So, but I would say X the music, stick to production. But if I say that, I think that would be an unfair balance, because as much as we like Maleek Berry, if you want to talk about producers or the greatest producers or the greatest singers, you mentioned at least 5 people before Maleek Berry.
True.
No disrespect.
True. No disrespect.
So whether or not he switches back to being a singer or he sticks to being, I don't think is relevant in this matter.
Yeah.
No disrespect again. But I feel like what he's been able to do is good enough for everyone. It's good enough for him. He's an amazing songwriter, great performer, amazing vocals. I've heard he's a sweet vocalist.
Yeah.
You know, so what would I prefer him to be? Probably a producer.
Yeah, I'd say production because I feel like we that's what we knew him for, and we haven't seen like anything spectacular about the whole singing P. Though they've been, as you said, they've been
Go
good
Miami
music.
swallows everything.
Echo Miami. There's
Go
there's
Miami.
there's also baby I've been calling you. You don't wanna answer. He also produced that
Yeah.
with One Day Cole. So yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, cool stuff. Cool stuff. I feel like also we haven't really chatted much about CK Yo.
CK, that's what I want to say. CK. I didn't know that guy was a producer.
He
until,
was.
like, quite recently.
He was.
I think he worked with Olamide too.
CK has been a producer for the longest. I think I knew him as a producer before I even joined the Chalk City franchise. And
Worked with M.I. Agba.
about yeah. So
M.I. Agba.
yeah, so I feel like for CK, it's better being a singer than a producer. Just hold your guitar and just play a few
Right.
strings, but bro, stick to being an artist because that's what you've been really successful at, right? I mean, if you look at Love Quantity, global song, you know.
And those are just like his vocals.
See, I mean, being a CK, I don't see him in any light than an artist. I can't even mirror him or use
with
as a producer. Like, even if I know that he can do a couple things and he's good at that, jump into a conversation with a bunch of other Afrobeat enthusiasts and say, "Oh, CK as a producer,"
they're not gonna buy it.
They're not gonna buy it.
Definitely.
His disposition, his posturing, and everything has always been as an artist, you know. So yeah, but I think he made the right choice to ditch production full scale to being an artist because how are you going to get? Would have been
or the recent
producing
one,
for
or the recent one we
for
just had.
Baba
Dance,
Rashid or something.
Dance,
you know.
baby, dance. That's the one with Marvel now.
Can we just not talk about that? Please?
Okay, the next guy on the list is Burna Boy's guy, Kelpie. Kelpie,
whatever he tried to do with music,
he shouldn't have done it.
Is ill-advised. He should not try it. Whoever gave him that advice, if that person's still in your circle, cut that person off.
Are you aware that Kelpie is a Grammy-nominated producer for producing?
So why are you trying to sing?
Burna Boy's African Giant.
Why are you trying to sing?
True.
Who are you trying to impress? Me?
True.
There's no need for that. Stick to being a producer.
True.
It's not be everybody you go work for. Do you understand? And I can't take a Kelpie serious as an artist. If I see like 10 songs on New Music Friday,
and you see Kelpie,
I
like, what is this guy doing?
I go listen to Portable First. I'll listen to Kelpie. No, I'm just being completely honest.
Because you already know what you're gonna get from Portable. You already know, okay, this kind of song. But Kelpie is like, it's what you want to do, bro. You know,
say I want you won't put me for discovery and say now I want to discover.
Okay. How about Black Jersey?
Black Jersey. I think Black Jersey belongs to the set of
I can produce but start singing instead my body still there. Is that what you think? For Black Jersey. I mean, he's been on songs with Wizkid, Low. You know that song now? Arizona, Gbese. But you know Gbese do. With DJ Tunes.
I don't have anything to say about Black Jersey. Maybe just being a music exec. Because I mean, after then, what next? What next? Tell me like a recent Black Jersey produced song. All the guys actually killing show and doing stuff right now. Then P2Js with them Weezys and all these people, the youngins, young producers. What's his name again now? Oh damn it!
That's Famous Pluto. Famous Pluto is also a producer.
Which did worry you?
He used to be a producer.
May no try him again
before he became. They
just sell Bitcoin. You go, but nah, bro, don't. Let's not even delve into all that. Famous Pluto. But I think out of all the names that we mentioned, I think the most successful transition for me has to be CK from being a producer into being an artist.
Hold on, we haven't mentioned SARS. How about SARS?
Oh, okay.
How about SARS?
SARS.
Are you not seeing the crazy work ethic that niggas?
So SARS has to stick to being a
the
producer.
producer, right?
Because if you look at all the things that he
We really
did,
haven't heard his vocals.
no, you cannot hear it. You don't need to hear it, and you will not hear it because he has chosen his path, which is being a producer.
Yeah.
As a producer, you can actually assemble a couple of artists to have an album. It's in your name. A lot of people
Yeah.
have done it before.
Yeah.
You don't need to necessarily sing, so it's part of the thrill. So, I mean, if you look at Protect SARS at all costs, we were super excited for the album. It did drop. It didn't.
We're happy, and we are protecting it.
Yeah, we're protecting it
at all costs.
So that's a solid body of work. 9 over 10, in my opinion.
Hmm.
You know, when you look at SARS's disposition as a producer, it just commands a lot of respect because not trying to sing, it's trying to assemble Avengers on a project, and it did that.
Trying to make amazing music.
You know, so when you look at that, you say, okay, successful being a producer. Don't try to sing, bro. Whoever tells you to do that, send them to jail. Don't do that. Just be a producer, and I think that works perfectly.
Okay.
You know.
So, Paul, a final question for you. Who do you think is your favorite producer? Afrobeat producer right now. If they were to say, okay, make music with this person, who are you gonna choose? Out of all the names we've mentioned, though,
I would really love to work with Pheelz.
Pheelz, right?
Yeah. I really love to work with Pheelz because I feel like Pheelz understands deep down rudiments of music. It's Pheelz. Pheelz has to be my guy.
You know what you're talking about.
He's a very detailed person. His attention to details when it comes to sound is very, very. Pheelz has to be that guy.
The previous album before Piece by Piece feels good. The one with Kamikaze, Maju.
Kamikaze.
Bro, the production on that song. Dude, guy, it was crazy. It was crazy.
I know I'm definitely gonna get into this too with Pheelz. Definitely, probably when I come out of retirement. But it has to be Pheelz. Then if at all,
bad as bad.
If I don't come out again, I probably know give my money. It has to be Don Jazzy. The reason why I say Don Jazzy is because, well, I've worked in a powerhouse before, so I understand everything. I like the fact that he's always very critical about his producers. Every time he comes to the building, he's checking on the producers. He's talking to then Osadikos used to be in the building. Osadikos, you know, like he's very much involved in the production end. It's not like I'm sitting with the producer to create, you know, and also Baby Fresh. I remember the times of the Baby Fresh as well too. So I feel like he can give you constructive, you know, ideas to make the best music. You know, so yeah, I feel like after Pheelz, probably Don Jazzy, and my third person probably would be SARS. Yeah.
Okay, you guys have heard it here. Let us know in the comment section the best producer that you feel his transition to music was epic.
Yeah.
In Nilam. Let us know in the comment section.
Also, what he mentioned is Kobamsa Sukwo. What he mentioned.
Did you see what he did with Davido Starstruck on the stage?
Bro, that shit is epic. If you haven't listened to, go on YouTube. Go and check that shit out.
Oh, man.
Production and everything.
Sometimes I listen to music that Kobamsa Sukwo did. I'm like, are you serious? These guys made this music. I'm always so shocked. I'm always mind blown. Anyway, guys, let us know in the comment section the best producers that have become artists, in your opinion. Not my opinion or Paul's opinion. Paul one collecting money from Don Jazzy. No mind all those stuff we talk, man. So let us know in your opinion, and we'll be here. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. You know what to do. From Manuel and Paul, guys. Bye for now.